Happy Sunday, happy Sunday, happy Sunday, happy Sunday, happy Sunday, you beautifully wild souls. Oh my goodness, happy Sunday. How's everybody doing? You guys good? Yeah, I feel great this morning, y'all. I feel great, I feel good, up and at 'em, doing all the things. I got up this morning, I got really excited because not only do I get to do my little mini session with you guys here, good morning y'all, but I also get to do a mini session with some ladies today. I'm so excited. I have a group session today, sound bowl healing session, and it's just my thing, you guys. I love to do it. I love the effects it has on people. I love how people walk away feeling great, feeling good, feeling their best selves. So I'm excited about that today. But I am on live as I am each and every day. Hey, good morning, TikTok. TikTok got a lot going on. Hey, V. Yeah, look, V can't wait. That's right. It's going to be good, girl. V says she coming. She says she's not playing about that. I know that's right. Get your session, honey. But I'm excited, you guys. And I am just simply talking about all things healing, right? That's what I do. I get on live, talk about different topics when it comes down to sound bowl healing, especially in this season, because that's like one of my favorite things to do. Of course, I do different other modalities, but sound bowl healing is probably my favorite. Good morning. I need to get up and get ready. Yes, ma'am. 12 o'clock on the dot is when we start. Whether you are here or not, you'll be jumping into the session for sure. You want to be here right at 12. We're going to start right then and there. Gonna instantly start talking about intentions. So start thinking about your intentions. V, you know how we do. Start thinking about your intentions, what you want to release, what you want to receive out of this session. And it's gonna be amazing. I'm excited. Getting ready for it already. I've been up meditating, you guys, early this morning, up meditating, drinking my tea, getting grounded, getting adjusted to the day, and making sure that I have enough energy to give not only to this session, but also my next session that has a bunch of ladies in it. So excited. So what are we talking about today? We're talking about sleep. Sleep, okay? Sleep, insomnia if you're dealing with it, and sound bowl healing and how that helps. So, you guys, now I've had so many conversations about sound bowl healing and the effects that it has on the body, right? So it naturally calms us down. So as we walk around in our day-to-day, as we get our jobs done, as we work with our kids and parent and whatever other responsibilities you have, a lot of that time we are spending it in, our brain is in beta mode. Beta mode. What is beta mode? It's the mode that we need to get our gusto to get things done. It's the mode that, oh, we're busy, we're creating all these different things. Oh, I gotta do this, I gotta put my little goal sheet together, I gotta check the things off my list, right? That's that beta mode. We're constantly moving. Our brains are constantly thinking about what's next, what we gotta do. And it works very, very well for some of our careers, for some of our responsibilities that we have, right? I am a cheerleading mom. My daughter's a cheerleader. And I am also on a step team, right? I'm getting ready to do a step team competition actually next Saturday. And so beta mode helps in adjusting and figuring out how our schedules are going to be and how I'm going to be here and how she's going to be there and how we're going to make it happen and how we're going to figure it all out together, right? It's like constantly problem solving, right? Beta mode, your mind being in beta mode is problem solving. We're figuring out how we can get from A to B in a bunch of different ways. And it's busyness. It's busyness. And it helps, right? Listen, I was in super beta mode all through college. It helped me get my degrees. It helped me get all of my degrees in college. It helped me in school. It even helped me when I was in school for coaching, when I was going through my master's, because it was so much energy, so much time, so much everything spent that I had to think and be on my toes, right? So being in that super busy beta, my mind is constantly thinking, constantly rolling, constantly flowing. It helps. It helps in those times. I'm not going to lie. right? That's the reason why we have that function in our brains, the beta function, because it helps us when we need to do things, when we need to handle things, when we need to, baby, I got to handle my business. When we are about our business, the beta mode is amazing. Now, it's not amazing when it's time to go to bed. It's not amazing when it's time to rest. It's not amazing when it's time for me to meditate about some next steps. You hear what I'm saying? It's not amazing. Beta mode is not amazing. Hey, y'all. Hey, come on in. Good morning. It is not amazing when I'm trying to relax, right? But it comes in handy. I'm sure we can all agree on that. I'm sure we've all been in a space where we needed to have some gusto about ourselves, where we needed to handle business, where we needed things to come together, where we needed to put a game plan in for our lives. I'm sure we can all agree with that. And that's where the wonderful beta mode of our brains, operating on high functioning, constantly moving, creating all the plans, doing all the things, busy minded. I got to stay busy. I got to stay on my toes. I got to, what have you. It comes in handy at those times. But when we're trying to rest and when we're trying to sleep and when we're trying to battle against insomnia, well, that busyness keeps us awake. The busyness, oh, I got to do this, I got to do that tomorrow. Oh man, I'm thinking about what I got to do on Tuesday and it's Sunday. Some of us are worriers. We worry about things before they even come. We worry about things. We get anxious about things. What have you, right? And so we're stuck in that beta mode, thinking about all the different things that could happen. But if I don't do that, but then if I don't do that on time, then if I don't get there on time, then I don't know what's going to happen. If I don't make it when I get there, then, but if I don't do this before I get there, chill out, rest, relax, okay? Like I said, there are times to be high functioning. There are times to use that beta mode. And then there are other times where you need to relax. Because a lot of the times that beta mode is going to keep us busy, crazy. Sometimes our thoughts don't even come together. Sometimes things don't happen the way that we want them to happen. And it's okay, right? It's okay. Because sometimes things happen better than the way we've ever planned for them to happen, right? I don't know if you guys have ever... I've definitely been in that space where something was supposed to work out the way that I wanted it to work out and it didn't work out the way that I wanted it to work out, and it pissed me off and it irritated me, but it worked out way better than I could even imagine. It worked out way better than I could even imagine, right? And so what's happening is we're not getting the rest that we need. We're not getting the rest that we need. We know that it's important to sleep. We know that it's important for our bodies to function, for our brains to function, so that we can handle things and get things done. But unfortunately, when I lay my head down at night, all I seem to think about is what I got to do tomorrow. All I seem to think about is what my week is going to look like. All I seem to think about is what my work week looks like, what my schedule looks like this week, how it's jam-packed, and how I don't know how I'm going to even find the sleep, how I got to schedule sleep, how I got to, you name it, right? But like I say, we live in America, so grind culture, hustle culture, getting the gusto, doing the things I got to do, staying busy-minded, those are all things that are celebrated in our culture. So it makes it seem like because I'm not moving and I'm not shaking as often as everybody else, because I'm not doing all the things, because I don't have things set up, because I'm not doing things back to back to back, because I don't have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 jobs, and I'm not successful. And that's just a lie. That's just the culture of America. That's just the culture, right? That's the culture of what we live in. That's a culture. That's what we see day in and day out. People talking about side gigs and this and that. And, oh, I got to do this and I got to do that. And this is how I got $1 million in a month. And this is how we see that so frequently, right? Those are the things that are pushed on our timeline. Especially if you own a business, right? I'm a businesswoman. So of course, all the things I have to deal with business, I see on my timeline, right? Because that's my algorithm. Right? So of course it talks about grind culture and how we're supposed to be moving and shaking all the time and how we're not supposed to sit down and take a moment to breathe, to sleep, to rest. And if I be honest, some of us are sleeping, right? We're laying our heads down at night, we're closing our eyes, but we're not resting. And so then we're sleeping, closing your eyes, laying down, but you're not getting the rest that you need. So then you wake up still tired. Y'all, that used to happen when I was pregnant. I used to go to sleep, lay down. I would sleep 7, 8, 9 hours. Wake up and be like, what is this? Did I even sleep? Why does it feel like I haven't slept in like 40 years as a pregnant woman? But that is the process of a pregnant woman, right? Your body's doing a lot. It's doing a lot, creating life. And so that's just how it is. But you shouldn't feel that way if that's not what's going on, if that's not your situation. You should be able to lay down, rest, go to sleep. And if not, then maybe you need a nighttime routine, right? Maybe you need to implement some things that are going to cause you to calm down and rest, right? There are a few things that I do at night to calm down, rest. One of them is reading. Reading calms your mind down, gets you from beta to go into theta or to delta brainwaves, right? It naturally calms you down. Listening to calming, healing frequencies. Specifically, I always tell you the frequencies to listen to when it comes down to sleep and rest. You're going to go ahead and listen to 432 hertz. Do that 20, 30 minutes before you go to sleep. It will calm your mind down. It will get you from beta mode, your brain waves from beta mode. And when you see your brain waves in beta mode, they're like this. They're constantly moving. It's crazy. It's like really short, quick spaces, right? Good morning, you guys. Right? That's beta mode. But in delta and theta, you have these waves that are just kind of long and flowy, right? Because our brain waves are calming down. We're getting relaxed. There's things that are happening, right? Yeah. If you look at the brain waves of beta, and I want you guys to do your research, right? Now I've done all the research in the world, right? I am a forever student. I am. I can't help it. I love to learn. I'm a nerd. I call myself a gorgeous geek. I love this stuff. I eat, breathe it, live it. I love this stuff. So I'm very excited about it when I talk about it, right? You can feel it. You can feel the energy that I have when I talk about it because this is my jam. This is my jam. I'm a nerd, big nerd. Always have been. Always have been. I'll never run from that. Never run from that. But I am a gorgeous geek. Listen. And if you look at the brainwaves of somebody who is in beta mode, you'll see it's fast paced. It's crazy. They're zigzagging all over the place. And then the brainwaves of somebody in theta mode, it's a little more smoother. It's calm. It's chill. It's real relaxed. Right? And then delta mode, which is really the place where it's the best because you're the most calm. Your body's the most calm. Right? Your unconscious mind can take suggestions. You can begin to do some serious work at a deeper level in that mode, right? Because you're calm, you're cool, you're not busy-minded. You can be present in the moment. And that's the other thing is that a lot of us are not present in the moment because we're thinking about what we got to do Thursday and it's Sunday. We're thinking about what we got to do tomorrow. We're anxious. You guys, when I was a teacher, I used to think about everything that I had to do the following week on Sunday. Right? Sunday's probably the hardest day for teachers, right? Because we're anxious, especially if we got testing coming up, especially if we got this coming up, that coming up. We got things due all the time. There's always a due date. And even when we get there, there's another due date that comes up randomly. And it's like, oh yeah, this is due this week. Sorry, I forgot to tell y'all. But, right? There's so many different due dates and things that have to be done as a teacher. That's why I commend my teachers. I was a teacher for 10 years. It was fun. It was real. It was fun. It wasn't real fun. I'm going to be honest. It wasn't. It wasn't. Especially the paperwork part. Now, the relationships with kids, that was fun. I met so many cool people, so many cool teachers, right? So many great relationships with coworkers. That was about it. That was the best part about teaching, guys. A lot of stress. A lot of things keeping us in that beta mode. As a teacher, right? Because you're functioning, you're multifunctioning, you're doing all these different things, you're pivoting constantly, you're shifting constantly. Oh, we got this due. Oh, we got to do this. Oh, we got to do that. It keeps you in beta mode. It keeps you constantly thinking, constantly busy, constantly moving, constantly. You can't even think for yourself sometimes as a teacher. I'm telling you. And I know there's going to be some teachers that see this. Yes. Some of my friends, some of my closest friends are teachers, educators. And they are stressed and tired and burnt out. And it's only February. It just became February. And they done. Like, hurry up, May. I already know. Some of my closest friends are like, hurry up, May. 3 months. We got to get up out of here. And I get it. I get it. Because when your brain is constantly in that mode of beta mode, it's stress, it's the cortisol, it's the hormones, the stress hormones, it's all these different things. And then we wonder why we're not losing weight, why we're not resting, why we're not enjoying life. Because your body and your brain is coked up on these crazy hormones that are literally used for fight or flight to get out of a situation of danger. And all you're doing is clocking in to your 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock shift. But your brain and your body can't tell the difference between if you're running from a damn lion or if you just stressed out over work. Hello? I want you to know that. Your body is going to pump out, your brain is going to pump out the same exact things as if you were running from a lion for your dear and near life. Your dear and near life, right? I'm running from a real danger, or I'm just battling the stressors of my job. It's high stress. High stress. Your body can't tell the difference. It just knows you're stressed out, right? And if we're operating in that day to day, day in and day out, well, then what's going to happen when we're really in some severe danger, right? If I'm operating in this mode and I'm dealing with all these stress hormones and I'm just stressed out because of my job, what's going to happen when I really have a real danger? Well, I can tell you, your body being in that mode day in and day out, your body being in the stress mode day in and day out, your body being in fight or flight day in and day out. Well, when real danger happens, and this is so real, you can look it up, you can research it, you can check it. When real danger happens, right? I really have a situation that is life or death, because I've been operating in stress, because I've been operating with this high cortisol, because I've been operating this in my day in and day out. Well, when it gets to a place where I really have some real near and dear to my life stressful situation that I got to make a move quickly, your body is going to be slower to make the move when it comes down to real life or death situations. Look it up, read it, research it. I promise you it's the truth. Because your body is constantly operating in fight or flight. So when a real situation of fight or flight comes and you're really in danger, your body's going to be slower to react because it has been constantly in fight or flight. And it cannot tell the difference between your stress at your job or the stress of a car accident or the stress of something that could really take your life if you don't make a quick move. You understand what I'm saying? It's dangerous. It's dangerous. Stress is dangerous. And we don't talk about how dangerous it is. We just say stress is dangerous. Nah, you guys. For me, I'll let you know exactly how dangerous it is. So much down to the point where if you have to make a decision on if I am going to survive by making this split-second decision or not, if I am constantly operating out of fight or flight and stress hormones constantly in my life, well, and when I get to a chance where I have to make a split decision in a second to save my life, I may not have the gusto to make that decision. That shit is scary. I don't know what you think about when you think about that, but when I think about that, I think it's scary. And when I learned about that, and I did the research on that, it's the freaking truth. And that scares me, which is probably why I am no longer a warrior. I don't stress out about things that I don't need to. I operate in peace. And because I do that now, I get all the rest I need. I no longer have insomnia, because I used to have it bad. When you're a worrier and you're constantly worrying about things in your life, you can't sleep because your brain is constantly moving and thinking about all the things. So when you lay your head down at night, it's like you're thinking about everything. You're thinking about everything. You're not thinking about, okay, let's just get to sleep. Or you may say that. But then after that comes 900 other thoughts about what you got to do, how you got to do this, how you going to make it work, how you going to put things together, how this month's going to come together, how I'm going to get these bills, how I'm going to get this rent, how I'm going to get the... Right? I know I'm talking to some of my people in here because I used to be a worrier too. Co-host. Hi, Con. How you doing? I don't do a co-host. That's not how my channel works, but maybe next time, boo. I don't really do that. No, but you can bring me in on yours. On mine, I just simply talk about the things, and then I go and I do a mini sound bowl healing session. You're probably new to my channel, but that's what I do each and every day. So yeah, that's what we're talking about, you guys. Stress, being in beta mode constantly, not getting our rest, and we need it. We need it for so many different reasons. We need it to operate, right? If you're in the 30s, right? I'm 36. If you're in your 30s, you need to be getting at least 6 or 7 hours of sleep to function. That's just a function. Now, if you want to do better than that, you want to handle some things, you want to do more than that, you really need to get your 8 hours of sleep, to be honest. But if you want to function, you need at least 6, 7 hours to function, to simply just get up and go through my day. Now, you want to be extraordinary, 8 or 9 hours is amazing. 10 hours is amazing, absolutely amazing. But some of us aren't even getting 2, 3 hours. And then expecting to go out in this world and be great in our careers, expecting to go out in this world and be great as a parent, and expecting to go out in this world, and then we put all these pressures on ourselves to be great and to be amazing. Well, if you're starting out in your day and you only got 2 hours of sleep, how amazing are you going to be? If the body needs, 6 hours to function, usually, how amazing are we going to be? And then you put these crazy pressures on yourself, these expectations on yourself to be Superwoman, Superman, but you haven't even gotten the basics. That's a necessity. Sleep is a necessity. It's the basics that our body needs to survive and to thrive and to move forward in our day-to-day. Stop setting yourself up for failure. Get some sleep. 432 hertz before 20, 30 minutes before you go to sleep. Meditate, journal, right? You guys, I am an intellect, which means I do a lot of thinking. I do. I used to overthink really bad, but I recognize that journaling helped me get all those thoughts out before I go to bed. I journal before I go to bed. I journal bright and early in the morning because I'm just one of those people that I just need to get the thought out. I just need to say it. I just need to write it, which is why I'm such a great writer, right? Which is why I'm an author, right? It all makes sense because I was a worrier, an overthinker. All the thoughts in my mind need to come out somewhere, and I can put it on a page and write it out so that I'm not constantly thinking about it all day. That may be something that you need to try. If you're an overthinker, if you're somebody who you get all these intrusive thoughts, you get all these different things going on throughout your day in and day out, you start to worry about all these things, write it down. It's called a brain dump. Yeah, it helps. It's amazing. It's amazing what you can do when you dump the things out of your brain and put it on paper so that you're not constantly thinking about it. It's not constantly messing with your brain waves as you go in and out of your day. Right. Yeah. Other times we're dealing with our trauma, right? Or we're not dealing with our trauma, and our trauma is just constantly playing like an 8-track in the back, playing like a cassette tape over and over and over again. Because we haven't dealt with some trauma. There's some underlying issues we haven't dealt with. And that's constantly playing in our minds, constantly causing us to stress out, constantly causing us to think negative about ourselves, constantly causing us to what have you. But if we aren't dealing with it, then it's going to continue to mess with you. It's going to continue to be on your mind at the end of the night. How you feel about yourself, how you see yourself, how you think negatively about yourself. It plays in your mind over and over and over again if you are unwilling to do the work to deal with it. The traumas, the past hurts, the pain, the depression, the anxiety, the worry, you name it. It's how it goes. I know it to be true. I know it to be too true. Then there's other things, right? You could try the melatonin. Right? But I promise you, if you put on 432 hertz, even 528 hertz, they naturally calm the body down to produce your natural melatonin. We have natural melatonin in our bodies. We don't need a pill, a gummy, a supplement. It's in our body. It comes out naturally when we're resting, when we're calming down, when the body is naturally coming from this state to this state, right? From beta to theta and delta. Deep rest. There are things that we can naturally do. You don't have to pump yourself with melatonin and get addicted to that. Because people are addicted to melatonin. Some of y'all kids is addicted to melatonin because they take one every night. Right? Some of y'all addicted because you take one every night. It's like, oh, I gotta have my melatonin. But your melatonin's in your body, right? So you just gotta calm your body down. Your kid doesn't need melatonin. They need bath time and a book read. And for you to love on them and hug them and kiss them and tuck them in at night to calm them down and get their mind to go from beta to theta and delta, right? That happens naturally when you're putting your kid to bed. Me and my daughter do journaling. I do journaling. I taught her how to journal. She journals too. That's part of her bedtime routine. Some of y'all don't got no routine in your life, and it shows. Because you can't sleep. Because you up on your phone looking at TikTok to 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 in the morning, and now you got to go to work. And you ain't had no sleep because you've been up on TikTok. Sending your friends TikTok all morning. Sending out all these TikToks all morning. Laughing and whatnot, carrying on. And your body's up. Because you constantly thinking, and you in beta mode too. When you looking at your phone. When you scrolling. Looking at all the things. Relax your mind, okay? Relax your mind. Drink some tea. I love tea. Chamomile tea. Get some chamomile tea. The natural things we need to do in order to create sleep. Some of us got to just implement that. That's what a lot of the issue is that we don't have a nighttime routine to calm us down naturally. I told you guys I read, I journal, I'll drink tea if that's what I need to do. I turn the lights off. Close your eyes. It's as simple as that sometimes. Just close your eyes. Lay down, close your eyes. Think great thoughts. Think beautiful thoughts. Dream. Literally, what are your dreams? As simple as that. Play 432 hertz. Play 528 hertz right before you go to sleep and just listen to the sounds. That's what I have on right now in the background. You guys know I always do a frequency. I tell you guys about the frequencies that are going to calm down your brain, that are going to get you into that theta and delta mode, sorry. Okay? We got it? Okay, so today, with my sound bowl healing, my mini sound bowl healing session, because we are focusing in on sleep and rest and all those things that have to deal with our minds, right? We're focusing in on our mind. I will start off with root chakra. That's big red over there. I'll start off with her, playing her, just so that we can, some people don't even feel safe enough to sleep. Let me say that again, because I know that came because it's on purpose, for purpose. Some people don't even feel safe enough to sleep. That's the truth. That's some of our truths, right? Some people don't feel safe enough to go to sleep. Whatever's going on in your mind, whatever's going on in your home environment, y'all know I'm gonna be real. That's what you can expect. If you end up on my live, I'm gonna be real. Some of us don't even feel safe enough to go to sleep. Do you hear me? So a lot of times that's what's going on. I can't sleep because I don't feel safe enough in my own home to rest my eyes. Yeah. Root chakra helps with safety. Helps with you becoming safe, comfortable, secure. Right? Safe. Safe space. Your home needs to be a safe space. I cannot say that enough. Your home needs to be a safe space. And some of our homes are not. Some of our homes are not. Some of our relationships that we have within our homes do not help us be safe. They do not help us feel secure. They do not help us feel grounded. We're being honest right now, right? Absolutely. Always. Always honesty. With me, anyway. I don't know about everybody else's life. I know about mine. So then we got to start doing some thinking about what's going on in our lives, what's going on in our relationships, what's happening. Why don't I feel safe at home? Why don't I feel safe enough to get still and to relax and to meditate and to rest and to, so that I can find some real rest. You guys are dealing with situations with friends and family and loved ones and coworkers and and what have you that has you stressed the hell out. So no, you can't rest. No, you can't sleep when you stress the hell out about what it looks like the next time I come in contact with this person, about what it looks like next time we have a conversation, about what it looks like, what have you. No, you can't sleep when you're thinking about that, right? Can't rest. Where there's constant conflict. Conflict when I get up, conflict when I go to bed, conflict in the middle of it. Me thinking about what the conflict's gonna be tomorrow. We constantly arguing, constantly fighting, constantly not seeing eye to eye. Hello, somebody. I'm talking to somebody real who can be real about their situation. That's who I'm speaking to. I'm not talking to the people that are in denial about what's happening in their relationships. I'm talking to people who can be real about what's going on in their relationships. The fact that you know you need to let that thing go. Hello? Okay? But I'm going to play root chakra. I always start off with root chakra. I'll go into third eye chakra, right? Because that's dealing with our mind. That's dealing with our brain. That's dealing with our intuition. That's dealing with all the different things like that. And then I'll go into our crown chakra. Okay? Those are dealing directly with the mind. Dealing directly with calming the things down. Dealing directly with taking us from beta to theta. From taking us to theta to delta. Taking us from high energy, high thriving, high operating until resting, relaxing, right? Crown chakra is taking us into our higher self, right? So if we are in a space where we're feeling like we're stressed out or we're this or we're that, well, working on that crown chakra is going to put us in our higher self. Well, what does my higher self look like? What am I doing? Am I stressed out every day thinking about my job, thinking about my relationship, thinking about my parenting, thinking about what have you? Or am I calm, relaxed? That all deals with the way that you see yourself. How do you see yourself in your higher self? Right? When I think about myself and my higher self, you guys, I am bomb. For real. For real. When I say I am the best me possible. The best me possible. I look good. I feel good. I smile good. I smell good. Everything is good about that lady, okay? Higher self. How do you envision yourself? Where do you want to be when you're not stressing about the things in your life? Right? Those are real questions. I ask you to think about that now as we're talking about rest and sleep and insomnia. I ask you to think about that now. And if this is something that you're watching on the replay, hopefully this little mini session will help you get some rest. Hopefully, right? Play it back. You know, I only do about 5-10 minutes. Some things that you are going to receive is you may have a reaction to certain bowls, right? I always let you guys know what's going to happen when you do a sound bowl healing session. You may have a reaction. You may cry a little bit. You may have just a release. You may feel like a weight is lifted off your shoulders. That's good. That means you're releasing. That's good, right? So you may deal with that. The other things are you may have some repressed emotions that come up, repressed memories that come up. That's good. That means it's time to deal with it. That means it's time to work through it. That means it's time to heal it. That means it's time to work on it so that I can now thrive without having that memory holding me back. It's good. Okay? It's good. Then after that, you may deal with some pain depending on what's happening, right? Depending on if you have stuck energy in certain places. You may deal with some pain, some discomfort, right? I always say that when you are doing sound bowl healing, you want to make sure that you consult your doctor. Consult a doctor if you're going into sound bowl healing, especially if this is your first time. Make sure you talk to your doctor, especially if you have any severe health issues going on. Now, that doesn't say that I don't help people with severe health issues, because I have done all kinds of sound bowl healing for people who are going through it, who have some severe health issues going on, and they choose to do a more natural way to deal with their health issues. So I do have, clients that have some severe things going on, but I want you to talk to your doctor first. I'm not a medical professional. I'm not. I am a mind professional. I am a soul professional. I'm a spiritual professional. I don't have a background in medical, y'all. It's who I am. Be honest about that. I can be real honest about that at any given time, right? Real honest. So consult with your physician. Always, always, always. If you're getting ready to start this new journey of sound bowl healing and you're like, this is what I want to do, this is my jam. I do one-on-ones as well. I'm doing a group session today. I'm so excited about my ladies. And these are my ladies that came to my vision board experience. So they ended up getting a free group session. So they get a group session just talking about, promoting their dreams, manifesting all the things that they want to do. I also have a manifesting sister circle coming up February 22nd. 21 days, right? No, wait. No, 20 days. Oh, it's the 2nd, right? February 2nd. Yeah. 20 days. It's happening, you guys. Come to Atlanta, or if you live in Atlanta and you're here, Manifesting Sister Circle, you guys. It's all about releasing the things that no longer serve us and moving towards the things that do. Moving towards those dream things that you want to do, the things that you want to accomplish, the things that you want out of your life. We're not playing with 2025. We are manifesting each and everything that we want to receive. Do you understand what that means? That means if you want it, if it's a desire of your heart, it is already yours. You just have to say, yes, I accept. That's it. It's as easy as that. We make manifestation too hard. Too hard. Get into alignment with the things that you desire, with the life that you want to live. Get into alignment. Do the things as if, and it will be attracted to you. You don't have to hustle and bustle and move and bust my move and do all this and stress myself out and get into alignment. Let me say that again. What does that mean, Brittany? What does alignment mean? What does that mean? Right? What does it mean? If I want love, and I say love because I have a lot of clients who are single and who want love, relationships, love. Get into alignment with what love looks like. Are you loving yourself? Are you giving love? When you go out in this day in and day out, at my job, am I giving people love? Am I showing love? Am I showing love to my kids? Am I showing love do I look like love when I walk out of this house? It's as easy as that, but we make manifestation so freaking hard. Get into alignment with the things that you want. And if it's love, and I'm speaking on that because I know good old Valentine's Day is coming around. A lot of us want to date. A lot of us want to be loved, want us to be in a relationship. If that is what you want, look like that thing. Get into alignment of that thing. Start to speak that thing over your life. Oh, my husband's going to find me next month. I'm not worried about it. He's coming soon. Have a vision for your life. Speak it over your life. Get into alignment. You want to attract love? Baby, look like love. You want to attract love? You want love to come to you? Show love. It's not hard. I can teach you how to do it. Come to Manifesting Sister Circle in Atlanta. It is easy. And some of the things that I tell you, you're going to be like, oh, that's it? That's it. That is manifestation. We make it like it's this crazy high thought and theology, and it's really not. It's really not that hard to manifest the things that you want. I've manifested this whole entire life. I manifested being a natural healer. I've manifested being a coach. I've manifested money. I've manifested love. I've manifested all the things. And I continue to, because it's easy once you get in alignment. It's easy once you're willing to do some healing work. It's easy because a lot of us, the reason why we can't manifest the things that we really want is because we have a lot of past hurts and stuff that are blocking what we really want. Some of us, we're dealing with all kinds of traumas and hurts and pains that are keeping us from recognizing that we really do want that. Hey, I really do want that. I never thought about that. You want to know why? Because there's fear, there's trauma, there's hurt, there's pain that is keeping you from just simply saying, let me tell you guys one thing about me. How I let some of my trauma keep me from manifesting and from being in a space where I just said, that is a desire of my heart, right? I was married once, right? Was married, got a divorce, didn't want anything to do with relationships at all. After my divorce was traumatizing. I was like, enough. I don't want this shit ever again. I am good. I've loved enough, right? Can't do it. Won't do it. Won't be in this situation ever again. But that was my fear keeping me away from the love that I truly desire. What? I am love when I walk out of this house. Surely I'm going to attract love. And that's what I did. I would walk out of this house, you guys. I'm so light and fluffy and energetic, and I love on people naturally. So I walk out of this house and I'm attracting people who want to be in love. I'm attracting men. I'm like, no, I don't want that. No, I'm scared, right? My fear was trying to keep me from being in a relationship. My fear was trying to keep me from walking forward into what I was made to do. I was made to love. My heart was made to love. What? But I tricked myself because I had some trauma. I had some healing that I had to do. Now it's beautiful to be in a space where I say, I want love. Of course. This isn't my season to love, though. But I want it, and I know that I can obtain it, and I know that it will happen as soon as it's time to. Right? Yeah. And some of us are afraid of the things that we went through in our past. So we get out here and we act like we don't want it, but we really do. Deep down inside, it's the desire of your heart. Deep down inside. I was like that with kids, too. I'm like, nope, I don't want any more kids. I'm 36. Nope, if I don't have kids, and I gave myself a timeline. Like, God, if you don't bring a man, if you don't bring kids in 2 years, then I'm not doing it. How am I going to tell God? If he don't get it done by this time, then I don't want it. If my story was written that I find the man of my dreams at 43, 45. Isn't that crazy how we tell ourselves these different things because of fear, because of things that we've seen, because of things that we heard, because of all these different things? We tell ourselves, this is the story that I want. And God's like, yeah, that's cool and all, but let me tell you why I'm going to wait until you're 42 to give you this baby, to give you this husband, this wife, to give you this life, to give you this house. Because there's some stuff that you still got to work through at 38 and 39 and 40. Because you don't believe that you can have it. You don't believe that you're worthy of it. And you got to get to a place where you feel like you're worthy of it, or else you're going to lose it. Who am I speaking to? You in a space where you don't feel worthy of the love that you truly desire. And God's like, listen, I'm not bringing you your husband, your wife, your boyfriend, your girlfriend until you get into alignment with I deserve a great love. I deserve somebody that's going to have my back. I deserve somebody that's going to take care of me. I deserve somebody that's going to provide and protect me. Yeah. Y'all know I be real. Let me stop. Because I'll get into a whole tangent. And we'll talk all day long about this. But I'm getting ready to go play these bowls for you guys. All about sleep, rest. Okay? Sleep and rest and all the above. Okay? That's what we doing. That's what we focusing on today. And as always, if you are looking to do your one-on-one sound bowl healing session, I do them via Zoom. I do them in Atlanta. I'm in Atlanta right now. If you live in Atlanta, come out here. If you want to fly me out, we can do that too. I'm down for that. This is what I love to do because it allows us to operate in a healing state. It allows us to operate in the best state. It allows us to thrive in life, and it allows us to get the things that we really want out of life. And I don't know about you, but I want the things that my heart desires. I don't want to be tricked because I've been hurt. I don't want to be tricked because I refuse to do the work. I don't want to be tricked because I'm afraid. I truly want the things that I want out of life. I want the things that I desire. And because I choose to do my work each and every day, I know that I'm going to attract it. I know that it's going to come to me right on time. Not a second earlier, not a second later, but right on time when I'm ready for it and when I'm in the season for it. That's it. It's as simple as that. Okay, let me go play these bowls. Anything else I need to say? Intentions. What is your intention? What is it that you want to receive from this little mini sound bowl session? What is it that you want to release? Maybe you want to release that stress. Maybe you want to release that worry. Maybe you want to release what have you. Maybe you want to release the judgment. Maybe you want to release the bitterness. Maybe you want to release the jealousy, the hurt, the pain, whatever. What is it that you want to release? And then when it comes down to your sleep and your rest, what is it that you want to receive? I want to receive peace. I want to receive joy. I want to receive calm. I want to receive acceptance. I want to receive alignment. That keeps coming up for me. I don't know who's on here. It's time to get in alignment. It's time to get in alignment with the things that you really want. I don't know who that's for. And it may be somebody that's going to see this on the replay. But it's time to get in alignment with the things that you truly want out of life. That's coming up for me heavy. It's coming up for me very strong. because you see yourself, your higher self, in a different space than what you're in right now. And that's the true you. It's time to get in alignment with what you truly want. It's time to get in alignment with those dreams, those visions that God has given you. Thank you, God. The dreams and the visions that God has given you, that he has dropped in your spirit, are true. They're the truest promises for your life. And it's time to get in alignment for it. It's time to get in alignment for that thing to come true and to come into fruition. Thank you, God. I don't know who that's for. But yes, it's time. Stop playing with your life. Stop. You've done too much. You've done too much work on yourself. You've done too much work in your career. You've done too much work on your heart. And now it's time for you to get into alignment for all the things that you desire in your life. Yeah. Okay. All right. It's for you. Like I said, I don't know who it's for, but it's for you. And you know exactly who I'm talking to. All right. I'm going to go play. And yeah, that's where we're at. 432 hertz, 528 hertz. Rest, relax, recover. Let me say that again. Rest, relax, recover. That's what we're doing when we're sleeping. That's what we're doing when we're resting. That's what rest, relax, recover. If we don't do that, we're not getting that. If we don't do that, we're not ready. We're not thriving. We're not able to make it through the next day. Okay? Y'all got it? All right, I'm going to go play. And if you're on with me for this live or in the replay, go ahead and take a few deep breaths in through your nose and out your mouth. 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 I feel secure and safe. I feel secure and safe. I feel secure and safe. All right. I have to go and get ready for my group session today. Thank you guys for joining me. I'll be on tomorrow, probably a little more earlier than not, because tomorrow's Monday and I got a lot of things to do. So I'll be on earlier, you guys, probably around 7:38 is what I am thinking. Maybe 8:30, maybe, depending on what my meditation morning looks like, because sometimes I run a little over, which is why I'm a little late sometimes, y'all. But thank you guys for coming. Thank you for sharing your energy and all the above. And I'll see you guys in the morning. We'll do another topic, another mini sound bowl healing session with you guys. And yeah, we continue to do the thing. Listen, Manifesting Sister Circle, if that's for you and you know you've heard it and you feel an urge to sign up. It's for you. It's for you. You feel the urge to sign up when I say it. If you know you're ready to manifest the things that you truly desire in your life, this is the course for you. It's a 1, 2, 3 hour session. We'll be together. You'll learn lots of techniques and tools, all kinds of different things. So sign up. The link is in my bio. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Love you guys. Bye.